We're going.
Hello! We're going!
Where are we going?
And then turn off the stream, because we're just leaving.
We're going.
We're going! Hello, welcome back to DQC, Dice Quest Chaos, Tales of the Blood War.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yes. Just that much, though, and no more.
What? What
Uh-oh.
mess with it? Oh, that.
Oh. Do you have a curtain issue we're fixing?
Yeah, no. Gary said don't touch it. No, don't touch it.
I thought you was about to touch the camera. I was like, it is fine. It's perfectly framed. Please don't.
Wow.
Perfectly framed, dude.
Perfectly framed.
What if I actually...
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm Scott Salem, your dungeon master, and to my left, I have...
I am Cal Faer, and I am playing the mixed Tabaxi tiefling, Tabaxi fire genasi. It's been 2 weeks. Bard... Paladin. Bardidin. Yes, Bardidin Flit.
Pillard.
Tony Pollard. God.
Next.
Hi, I'm Crowe, and I play Kibitsuji, and he's a bard warlock. Bardlock.
Hi! My name is Caine Harrison, and I play Strataru Mhelhie, the sorcerer warlock. Asimar woman.
Make it known, Caine.
Woman.
She's a woman. She's also 52, if anyone forgot.
An older woman.
She's all woman. 6'4" woman.
Oh yeah, because you're so tall. You're so tall.
I think she's taller than that.
And last but not least.
I'm Garrison. I'm playing Seren Darkmore, the barbarian fighter, Cal Faer.
And I'm Scott Salem, and I play everybody that they don't.
Woo!
Let's get
Oh.
I guess Kibitsuji at that green.
Ooh, mood music.
You guess.
Is he? Give it to us.
Are they?
We'll see.
Polymorph.
Our last episode
Oh no.
was kind of a bummer. Bummer episode.
Damn.
Lots of things happened.
My mom died.
Yeah. Kib, in his frustration with training with Grange, asked for a partner more suited to his level, and Vanessa appeared. Kib could not deal the final blow, leaving Grange to cut her in half
No, I was going to, but I got interrupted by someone.
by someone's.
Someone's. No.
I don't remember what happened now.
Oh, no. Flit stopped Kib from doing that, and Strataru was just like, you could surrender. She didn't say that would work. She
Right.
said that's an option.
And then, Vanessa attempted to surrender, and then Grange finished
Trunks was like, fuck that bitch.
finished that encounter.
What's this?
Neil, with his book of signatures, made a misspeak in front of Strataru, and Strataru quickly ended Neil with an Eldritch Blast. Who has the soul coin? Kib, holding on to the soul coin.
Yes.
As the group tries to figure out how to get across the river and into the second layer of hell, we pick up them leaving the cave they've been shored up in, seeing the vast expanse of Everness in front of them.
We finally took a long rest.
Yeah, you finally got a long rest. You did, yes.
I didn't want to interrupt.
No, you did get a long rest last time.
Nice.
Yeah, because you guys had some dream training.
Oh, that's
Cal
right.
had some dream training.
Yeah.
Came out first in the
The
community.
rest
had
of us don't dream.
a big little mind spike visions.
Yeah.
That showed up for
That was
you.
hot.
Yeah. So we enter a new day. Not that you can tell, as the sky has not changed color, it has not gotten darker or brighter. You're starting to lose track of the hours. You have no idea what actual time it would be relative to the material plane since you've been down here. But you see ahead of you fiery geysers, scorched ground, a roiling river miles away. To your left, the main forces of the Blood War fighting endlessly. What do you do?
We go to war.
No.
Kidding.
What a lightsaber!
Everyone just starts walking towards the chaos, assured in their power and ability.
Yeah, but our general path was to go towards the abyss around the Blood War.
And weren't we gonna go by the
We have
river?
we have to go through the River Styx. We have to get our way across the River Styx
Yeah.
to the abyss.
We're trying to find the Wandering
Emporium. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to, so we're hoping that we get some sort of inkling to where that could be, but we are just going around that path.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone give me a history check.
History.
Advantage for me with my demonology history.
Not demon related,
Okay,
so
cool.
no.
Fair. I just
What
figured
about,
we're
advan-
asking.
what about advantage for a champion of... Okay, I'll shut up.
16.
I don't care.
You know what? Sure, Kib. Get advantage.
I was gonna use an inspiration die, but I'm okay with advantage. Doesn't help.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's almost like your memories have been lost of this place.
18!
18 on a history check.
2.
Okay, I get 2.
That was my advantage roll. 12.
12.
16.
16. So, you guys didn't spend a lot of time at the festival reading about the market, the Emporium of Avernus. It was mostly mentioned in the book for the first level, for anyone who read it. So you've, especially on a 16 and an 18, you may have heard a little bit more or remember a little bit more of the passage about the Wandering Emporium. It travels the plane of Avernus. It is generally marked as like a neutral zone. It is never gets close enough to the fighting to ever need to take like an active stance in the war, and it's separate in a way from Avernus, even though it lives on the plane as it travels. The thing is made up of a bunch of mechanics that walk the city basically across the plane of Avernus. Coming to stop in markets. You know that heading towards the main force of the Blood War on the 18 and the 16 isn't going to get you any closer to where the Wandering Emporium would be. But that's about all you know on those checks.
Well, it won't be towards the main fighting. It'll be...
As though we were going around. I don't have a direction. Do we want to just look for the Emporium then? Is that our goal?
I mean, yeah,
Because
I've got
I-
these and I'm gonna just fucking look.
Make a perception check.
Okay, because I was gonna. That's why.
Yeah, make a perception check.
She was like, she's looking around.
Yeah.
Is there like a high point as well that we could make our way towards?
There are, well, we'll see this perception check here.
28.
28, okay.
Damn.
Dog water, but actually not. 17, I think.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
17.
Also 17?
Yeah.
Would you like to make a perception check?
No.
Okay, great. 17s, you don't see anything out of the way, but you do see, like Seren had found earlier when you've arrived here, there are, like, dilapidated buildings that are kind of scattered across that you could get a higher vantage point on. So you guys can see a tower that's, like, leaning at, like, a 30-degree angle and kind of crumbling that is probably about 30, 40 feet up. If you could get to the top of it, it would be a better angle for you guys to get a view. On a 28, you've spent the most time out of everybody, I think, just kind of looking across the landscape to just see what there is to see. You spent most of your focus and attention on the main forces of the Blood War, seeing what's going on there, taking in your battle prowess. But scanning across the way, you see as you are walking, I've been walking maybe half an hour now, just kind of looking out and about, coming from the direction of the Blood War, a cloud of dust moving your way. On a 28, you can tell that there are 3 figures moving towards you very quickly, leaving this cloud of dust in the wake. They've got ropes, like lassoing ropes. Some of them's got like a net at the ready, and they're heading straight in your direction.
I point this out to everyone in the glasses. Like, I think they might try and capture us.
Great.
You all turn to look and you see this same grouping coming. They're probably 1,000 feet away right now, but they'll be here within a minute.
Charles, can you keep an eye in the air, please?
Fine. Yes, I'll.
I said please.
Okay. We'll get there, Strataru.
I
We'll
I
get
appreciate
there.
it.
And he flaps up into the sky, just to like keep an overhead view.
If you see them, the wandering thing, please let me know, or us know. Okay.
Will do.
All right, let's try and keep our distance, and I guess head. Are they coming from the blood?
They're
war?
coming from the blood war
All right.
out.
Well, looks like
Towards
we're
your
going
direction.
to look for the Wandering Emporium. Let's get going.
Agreed. Flit just starts heading out.
You guys continue walking. It's only about 45 seconds later. You guys hear the rumbling engine.
Fucking gods.
Pull out a
I need a
javelin.
new perception check as they get closer to you.
Sight base.
Yes.
23.
Mine be smell based.
No.
Damn, that doesn't help.
Not this time. 23.
19.
19.
And that is a 18.
18. 13. You, 18, 19, 23. As they're getting closer to you, the ground begins to shake a little bit. And you can see, especially on the 23 now that they're getting closer, they're not focused on you. They're focused on a space in the ground ahead of them that is like bubbling over slightly and moving in your direction. And as you see that, out of the ground shoots dorsal fin in the back. A fiery, cracked, shark-like creature bursts out of the ground. And as it does, you see, "Get 'em, boys!" And each of them is making an attack with either their rope or with the net to try to capture this thing as it spouts out of the ground.
I'm here for it. Can I pull out a rope and try and help?
Yeah, let's roll initiative if you're helping with this.
Striker.
Striker.
Go ahead. I'll give you bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Okay.
Beautiful.
You got 23.
23? Cool. Anyone else helping with this? Jumping in this moment?
I'm not wasting my energy.
No,
Sure,
it's not
okay.
either. It's
Great.
like, I'm here to find my sisters. I'm here to I'm getting my shit done.
Strataru, basically, this whatever is happening will not go to the Prometheus school of running away from and go to
Gonna step to the left?
Step to
Oh,
the
okay,
left.
crazy.
And just keep a lookout and make sure this thing doesn't. If she's just always gonna prepare a Eldritch Blast just in case.
Just in
She's
case.
Looking at other places.
Okay. And then. Okay. Seren, despite them looking and being ready for this thing, you see it about to pop out of the ground a second before and see them getting ready to go. You put two and two together on what is happening. What do you want to do in this moment?
I mean, I've already successfully used a lasso once in this campaign.
You have. You do have lasso expertise in this.
It's the
in this
remix.
way.
We're doing it again.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
It's a 14 plus, what am I adding?
It's-
an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Then it's a 22.
22 will hit. We're gonna make a contested athletics checks.
All right.
This thing is a +8 to its athletics because it's a big old
Can I rage
fire
and try
shark.
and hold it down?
Bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yep, sure can.
All right.
If you want to use the bardic inspiration die, you can re-roll it if you need to.
I can re-roll if I need to.
The
Okay.
DC you have to beat is a 24.
Yeah, I'm gonna use his inspiration to re-roll.
Okay.
Oh no, the
Bardic inspiration.
there's bardic inspiration.
Wait, what?
We roll the bardic inspiration die.
Yeah.
Not advantage.
Not advantage.
Oh! I don't remember what the numbers were. They weren't good.
They weren't good. It wasn't going to be to 24?
No.
Okay. So you go and you snap your lasso around the tail of this fiery shark creature.
Uh-oh.
And you've got it,
Right,
but it's pulling against you. As one of the creatures, as these salamanders basically pull up around you, is also going to attempt to throw their rope, and they miss. And they go, nab it! Rash! Get him with the net! Get him with the net! The shark takes a big dive and is heading into the ground. Seren, you continue to hold onto the rope.
Yes, I do.
Okay, Strataru, yes.
Seeing this, can I hex the fucking thing?
Sure.
Cool.
Roll initiative.
I'm not putting any of my actual effort into this. Okay.
Jesus fuck!
22.
20. Well, okay, so I'll just say if we're putting it in that order, you're gonna go. So you're hexing it
Yeah. And we'll have disadvantage on strength checks.
on strength checks. Great.
And I'm gonna yell to Sarah and I go, you trying to make friends? Is that what this is?
Seren yells out, "It looked fun!"
Oh. Never mind. And so she'll just keep jogging at her in the general direction we were going. She's not stopping. But
Seren.
she'll essentially just look to the right, and like her tattoos will just jump out of her skin and apply themselves to the creature as well.
Great. The shark gets wrapped in these chains that seem to bind its strength and keep it from moving as freely as it was moving before. Seren, I need an athletics check.
And it has disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
For the monster.
The DC you need to beat
I didn't use his inspiration,
is
so what is it?
is a 12.
Oh, we're good. I got 20.
Okay. The shark jumps into the ground, and it does seem to like move through the dirt as if it were a liquid. As it hits the ground, the heat from its body briefly liquefies the sand and contents around it, allowing it to freely swim effectively underneath the ground. But you have got it by the tail, and it's about halfway in the ground, but can't move any further as Seren, raging, is pulling the thing over its shoulder. It is a struggle to keep a hold of this thing. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just a flavor thing.
Yes.
So basically, the Ouroboros that's cut around Strataru that attaches itself to this creature essentially Kratoses your arms like the chains.
Oh,
so it gives
yes.
you like extra grip to hold on to it.
That's sick.
It follows the rope around, enforcing the strength of the rope,
sick.
allowing it to not break from the fire and heat of this shark. One of the other salamanders comes around and goes, I'm gonna get it with a net! Thanks, bud, for holding it! And points at you.
His feet are, I want to imagine it's like the cartoons, like with the feet digging into the ground trying to hold something.
Right, yeah, you are like building up a pile of sand around your feet as it is just like dragging you downwards but forwards. He makes a roll, and as he goes to throw it, it gets his body and it wraps around him, and he flies off of this motorcycle and hits the ground.
I'm on his motorcycle.
Wrapped up in this net and goes, God damn it! How do none of us? We've been chasing this thing forever. How do none of us do it? Skids, get him!
Have you ever caught one of these before?
Not yet.
God!
Do you know where the Wandering Emporium is?
Later.
That's a reason to help.
I'll say Flit perks up.
The third salamander, a little bit smaller than the other two, comes up and goes, I got him! And just goes and basically parks his bike right by you, Seren, and like grabs your hip and goes, "We're gonna pull, okay?" And
Seren is horrified.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
It's more about the fact that these guys just openly admitted that they've never been able to catch one of these.
as he spins he basically comes to like a side brake stop next to you, Seren, and using his driving check, basically boops you onto the seat of his motorcycle. As he comes to a stop, he goes, "Hold on tight, okay?" And is gonna get ready to drive away. Seren, it's your turn.
In
Alright.
my head, he just did this dope ass, just like tail whip.
Yes.
Oh, that-
Yeah, yep, that's exactly what happened.
Athletics check.
Athletics check.
Ooh.
27.
All right, well, because disadvantage on the athletics check. 'Cause someone's got a hex on it. That's what the shark says. "Oh, I can't believe you got a hex on me. I gotta do."
Gridiron Heights.
You begin to you get a firm grip on this creature, and you know that when you are pulling, you're continuing to keep it where it's at currently until we can start to drive away. But the motorcycle's helping give that extra push. One of the salamanders, a bigger one, the lower voice goes, "Yeah, all right, we're gonna get him this time." And he goes and just like stabs at the shark. He like jumps like full arms like spread, dagger in hand, comes down.
Oh, we're okay to kill these things.
just
Oh, however you can do it.
Drax in the
Catch it,
people.
kill it.
Okay.
Jumping into the mouth of the fucking thing.
Right. It gets a good solid hit. Good solid hit on this creature. And you see a little bit of like kind of like molten blood spurt from this shark-like creature, and it hits this salamander. It doesn't seem to do really anything to this salamander. As it hits him, he just kind of takes it, and it goes, "Spicy, boys!" It is gonna be the shark's turn. It's gonna attempt again. You're gonna get advantage on this athletics check and disadvantage to try to pull away from this. You will go next.
Okay, go.
Yep.
Is there an initiative or not?
Natural 20.
Okay. Well, I could get 2 natural 20s. I didn't get 2 natural 20s. So you start to you've gotten the strength of the shark like ready. So you're like starting to slowly pull it on your own without the help of the motorcycle. If you would like to join initiative, both of you haven't officially stepped in, you can roll your spot.
13.
13.
18.
Okay.
It's my favorite number.
18.
Ah, that's gonna be fun.
Oh, please, we all know your favorite number is 666.
That's false.
No, 666 is Strataru's favorite number.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Obviously.
It's multiplied by 3.
18, 18, 18.
You damn right.
Okay, Strataru, it's your turn.
Whenever it's like, however you can kill it, and I'm like, okay, cool. And so she'll basically start this this radiant eldritch energy that's just constantly coalescing within itself. She'll throw some blasts at them.
Some Baja Blasts?
Yeah, that is cocked.
Do you get advantage on those since I'm kind of holding it in place?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, it's effectively like grappled. I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
Those are all so much higher. Jesus Christ. So that's 16, 18, 13, 4. The 4 is plus something. It's probably. I don't know, maybe. If I can pull it up. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, it's plus 8. So yeah. So 12 is the lowest one.
12 will not hit.
Cool. The next one after that is 21.
21 will hit.
Okay.
So anything, 21 or above, that'll hit.
So that is all of these.
Are these Eldritch Blasts?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 15 plus whatever this is.
Okay.
So that's 10, 19, 28 plus 15.
43.
43.
Okay. 43 points of damage.
I also have to roll. I think I'm at 5 now.
I think you're up to 5.
Was it?
No, I think it's 5.
It was 5 because it was 4 at the end of last session.
Yep.
Cool. Because so what I did was I quickened one Eldritch Blast to be a bonus action, and
cast the second one.
So that's 2.
Oh.
On the number 5.
Rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Let's see what happens.
I don't wanna. Maybe I do.
Maybe you do.
It could go well.
It could go really well.
I don't think it will well. I cast confusion. I'm centered on myself.
Oh.
Am I close enough?
Well, what's the radius and confusion?
I don't know where I'm at.
That's interesting.
I'm about to-
Seren, you
Motorcycle.
wouldn't be close enough because you ran into the action
It's
of
a
hell.
20-foot diameter.
Huh?
Okay. Diameter.
That's not bad. That's not
they
bad.
might not.
It's 10 feet on each side
Yeah.
of Strataru.
Around me.
Seren, you're safe. You're up and on a motorcycle. Strataru stayed back to
Was-
Eldritch.
Wisdom saving throw.
Am I
Who would be close enough?
If everyone was in a group, relatively.
Well, I know Flit kept going.
Flit kept going.
Yeah,
Kib,
I
I
know
think
Kib.
it's Kib.
Confused.
Okay, Kib, and then Alienor.
You have to beat a.
I'm happy. Roll
Is this a charmed effect?
Yes. You have to
What
beat a
level guard are
16.
you?
Okay.
Um,
3.
An affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of their turns.
Okay.
And I will tell you
What
what
Heather
happened.
was have come
Okay.
yet.
And then,
Well, I didn't put Alienor in initiative, but let's see where she would go. There.
question:
What?
on a wild magic surge,
Uh-huh.
what happens? There's a natural 20. Do anything? Want to make sure.
What do you mean?
As in, like, it's a natural 1, and then it's the growing. I just didn't know if 20 did anything.
Like on
On a trigger.
on a trigger.
Yeah, because remember, I did do 2 different casts of the spell.
No, you just don't trigger.
Cool.
If it gets to 20, if you can make it all the way to 20,
Yeah.
And then you roll a
and then you
natural.
roll, and if you just make it all, if you can make it 19 rolls and not get the number you need all the way through, then special things will happen.
Okay.
But good luck.
Yeah. and so-
Statistically improbable.
Because as I quickened, I was gonna teleport 30 feet away. Was my initial plan.
Uh-huh.
We could just say like it happened on the first. It happened on the first cast. So I guess confusion on myself and
Yeah.
teleport out.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining if you ever do that, having to go back through and find each clip of you rolling above the number and having to montage it all to get it.
So Tara, you were standing next to your
It's gonna be a
friends,
lot.
right? You were standing next to your friends.
Allies.
Friends. And you go to cast this Eldritch Blast, and it's weird. You look up, your friends aren't standing next to you. They've moved 30 feet to the right. So you poof over there to be next to your friends, who aren't there when you get there.
This makes no sense.
Right. That is your turn.
Yeah. So basically, and then it almost looks like the chains that I put around the monster are like becoming targets, and they're like reaching out. And as soon as I shoot the Eldritch Blast in that direction, they pull the blasts even faster into the legs, because I was aiming for the legs specifically.
Of the shark.
Yeah, I want to cripple it. If I can't blow them, it's just straight off.
Well, shark doesn't have legs anymore. Phew.
Yes.
Thank God it never did.
Damn. What if it did?
But if it did, no. You take a big chunk out of its like back fins, and as the chains just
Yeah.
like pulse with this eldritch energy that shoots down the chains that are holding it. Kib, what? You're confused.
I'm unfortunately attacking the nearest person.
All right. Well, I think in this case that's Alienor.
Which I'm probably gonna miss. I rolled a 9 plus 4.
Oh, that will not hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. A demon appears next to you, and you go for a swing, but miss terribly.
Wisdom save. At the end of each of your turns, you make a wisdom save.
Nope.
Well,
It's still there. Anything else, Kim?
No, I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to go within range. Can I move enough to reach within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've come to you effectively.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna walk up and be like, Who knew you could be such a bitch? As I cast Vicious Mockery at the shark, which is a wisdom save.
The head of the shark is currently buried in the ground, so you get no reaction from the shark as you say those mean, vicious words. You have no idea whether or not the shark was felt appropriately mocked by those words.
Okay, damn.
But how much damage would it do?
4.
4? Okay, great.
4 psychic.
Cool.
And then I'm going to.
Shark stops for a brief moment, as if he heard you, but then keeps thrashing around in the sand.
And then I'm gonna take my whip, and as I do, it's gonna have like fire erupt along the side. I'm gonna flash it through the air, and as it does, it's gonna spell Strataru's name in the air as you get a bardic inspiration die from Flit.
You catch that, Strataru?
I got bardic inspiration.
Got bardic inspiration.
How the hell did I get bardic inspiration?
A flaming whip that spells your name in the air, like it's cheering for you. Really, frankly, adding to your confusion about what is happening.
Yeah, Strataru can after she's just just impaled this thing with eldritch energy, just like feels a sense and just sees like her, it's spelled right and she's not used to that. And she's like, thank you.
It feels good in your confusion.
I like fire.
Right.
I guess.
A medium-sized salamander is going to attempt to get out of the netting it has found itself encased in. It's cocked. And thrashes around on the ground, going, someone could help me get this thing off, and then we could throw it on that, and that would be much more helpful than where it's at right now. Please and thank you. New friends. Alienor. It's a D10 on a confusion.
Roll D10.
Okay.
I'll tell you what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
5.
On a 5, you can't move or take actions this turn.
Eleanor's staring out into space. You go to swing and she just like takes a step to the left, like she's looking out somewhere to the left and just like staring, I think, up at Chawl. It's like a bird.
And then she can make a wisdom
That's
save.
so pretty. You can make a wisdom save. What is the DC?
16!
Oh, did not make it.
That's unfortunate.
We've got two confused people over by each other.
16 doesn't succeed the confusion saving throw?
What did you get?
16 is the DC. I did not get a 16.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I only got like a 12, so it didn't work.
Gotcha.
I was very confused.
The smaller one goes, all right, you ready to pull? Looks at you, Seren.
Go!
And basically is letting you use your reaction on an athletics check. But you get advantage on anyway, but you would have advantage as he guns the wheel.
What's your die for?
D6.
D6.
You've got to beat a dirty 20.
Okay. And you can re-roll it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it can?
Yeah.
It is a 22.
Ha! And then it's like, no numbers? What is the... Right. 22. So he guns this infernal machine you've never seen before, made of this hot metal. It like glows in the center at the front. And the wheels spin, kicking up dirt and dust behind you, and you're pulling, and you've got the creature out of the sand, and it's wriggling around on the ground, being dragged behind this motorbike. That is Rash's turn.
On my turn, can I
Or it's
try
Skid's
and,
turn. It's
can
your
I try
turn.
and tie the rope off to the motorcycle?
It is your turn.
I would
yeah.
like to tie the rope off to the motorcycle.
Sleight of hand. You can do it. Say this thing is pulling against you.
Get it.
That was a journey. It's an 11.
An 11.
Ugh.
You go to try to tie this rope off onto this motorcycle that's being pulled against by a gigantic fire shark. And you go to try to tie this thing off, and you can't quite get there. I need a athletics check to maintain your hold on the rope as it begins to slip through your fingers as it's being pulled against.
Natural 20.
All right, you managed to, as you can feel, you're trying to tie this thing around it. Slipping through your hands, you double down on your grip on the rope, deciding that it's better to hold on to it than to attempt to tie it around this motorbike.
Good
Anything
choice.
else? Seren.
Somebody kill it!
It would be mighty helpful if somebody could do that. The one rolling around in the net.
Sure.
The big one goes, "That's what I'm trying to do!" And is going to take 2 attacks with this dagger. It's going to hit twice. It's doing a little bit of damage to this creature. This shark is bloodied, looking hurt, wriggling around on the ground. It is its turn. It has been pulled up into the air. Okay. It has disadvantage, but it's got a good athletics. I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from you.
I have advantage against dex. Advantage on dex against effects that I can see.
Well, you can see this. You can certainly see this happening.
Use self-destruct.
It's a 16.
Okay. On a 16, you make it. This creature, you see, it gets. You can't. There's no it's a shark. It's got big black, like red eyes. You can't like read anything from it because it's an animal that doesn't like. But if it could get a glint in its eye, it gets a glint in its eye as it kind of looks back at you. Sorry, like this.
With the hair flip?
Right, yeah, with the hair flip. Well, yeah, it has a little tuft of hair that flips and then burns right off. It's only cool enough in the ground to keep the hair, and once you're up the top. It looks at you. It looks at the rope tied to its tail. It looks at you holding onto it, and the tail does a big, like sending a whip of the rope back at you. And you make your dexterity saving throw, so you don't go flying off of the back of this motorcycle. Are you gonna hold on to the rope as you see the coming at you? Okay, so you're gonna take half damage.
All right. Trying to yank my fucking arm out of socket.
It did. So you're gonna take 8 points of whiplash damage.
I love that movie.
As you hold on to this rope getting there, but as it gets to you, it just like sends you like flying backward. Your head snaps back for a second as you maintain your hold onto this rope, especially with that nat 20 check from earlier. But that was an attempt to throw you off of this bike.
Yep. As soon as I land, I dig my feet in.
Yeah. Well, you dig your feet onto the back spokes of this motorcycle and like wrap your arms around the one driving it and goes, "Don't get too frisky now." That's what I'm doing. Strataru, it's your turn.
So I forgot. I'm level 5. I'm level 7. But
I was like, you're not.
So last turn I just twinned it. Now I'm going to quicken.
Oh, okay.
Twin. The lowest one is a 4 plus 8, which is a 12.
That does not hit.
The second lowest is a 7 plus 8.
15 does
Yeah.
not hit.
Then after that, 16.
That will hit.
That was the next lowest one.
Yes.
So 4 of those hit. Oh wait, do I have advantage on these because he's still grappled?
Yes.
I'll just re-roll those.
Okay.
Then 1 will miss, and I'm gonna roll these just to see if I get a crit.
Sure.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Could you roll a d20 for me?
Is it a 7?
All right. You're up to 2.
Do you have to roll it
I
twice?
have to roll twice.
Oh.
10.
Okay. You're up to 3.
Okay, so everything but this guy. And but this guy. Okay. Why is
Pull
it
it
going
away
so
on this.
fast?
We're going too fucking fast!
Banana bread, dude? Alright, so that's 10. That is.
What's that movie about the train and it can't stop? Because if it gets to
Speed?
Speed.
Speed.
It's a good movie.
Is it?
Isn't that a bus?
Is it a bus?
Oh. Yeah, there's definitely one about a
Oh,
bus.
there's one. Okay.
There is one about a train. I think that one's
yeah.
got Denzel Washington in it.
10, 20, 20 plus 24, 28, 31, and then 5 beams, so 5. So
25?
Yeah, so 56.
The chains glow with an arcane force as you shoot this energy towards it, and it just get. That's the shark screaming in pain.
Mira!
As your eldritch blasts wrap around it, and it falls to the ground, steaming from the magic that's hit, and it does not move.
Unstoppable is the name of the movie.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Speed.
Speed.
Yeah, so she'll teleport 30 feet closer to it, I guess.
Oh yes.
Because she just does that.
Cool.
Yeah, so she'll, once again, it'll pulse out, but this time it almost looks like she starts to blur and grows additional hands as this entire barrage just unleashes from her. And essentially just, like, kind of like a hammer of dawn, like all of them just... and as they all, like, fully tear it apart, Char goes, "Sorry, I didn't know we were trying to kill it."
Kib, roll a d10.
A 1!
A 1.
I move my full movement in a random direction. You roll a d8.
Yeah, roll a
I
d8.
rolled a 2.
You're gonna start running to the left.
Does he just clothesline himself on the
What?
Does he just clothesline himself on the rope on that side?
No. He's far enough away from what is happening over here.
fucking
To
funny.
the side.
Yeah, you look at the direction that Alienor was looking in and decide that something interesting must be in that direction, and you sprint off in that direction.
And I felt I wasn't saying anything.
Great.
Damn.
A 3. Alienor continues to stare at the pretty bird in the sky. But comes and snaps out of it 6 seconds later. Flit, anything you're doing?
Shark is still up, right?
No, it's down.
Oh, it's dead.
It's dead down.
Um,
Kib just ran off to the left.
Kib! What are you doing?
Sprinting.
I was running.
I was running. The one. Jeez.
I'm gonna go over.
Christ. If you'd ever seen a salamander tangled in a net before, you've certainly seen one now. As it just gets more, it's like he's tied the net off around him in this struggle to get out of the net, and it's now just like a fully enclosed, like tied off, ready to be dragged away net with him inside of it.
Okay.
While this is happening, Strataru just like takes a moment. I don't know how to be of use here.
The
I
bigger
think that's my fault. She looks at Kim, and she's also going to use her font of whatever, and get
whatever.
whatever, and I'm going to get my sorcery points back.
Well, it sounds like kind of a whatever ability.
Converting my spell slots to sorcery points. Font of
Okay.
magic. That's what it's
Yay.
called.
There we go. Kid.
I stopped moving.
Uh-huh.
And I still failed.
Kib!
You know, Kid, what are you doing? And the kid stops but does not turn around to come back.
I'm gonna like grab your face and be like, Kib, wake up! And I'm just gonna kiss you.
How do you kiss a prey queen?
I don't know.
Carefully.
Oh my god, there's mandible action going on.
Just looks at you after that
He
happens.
doesn't even have like mandibles.
That
It's just like a
was supposed to be
solid
me?
face.
Oh.
So it's
Yeah, yeah. So it's like kissing you on the cheek everywhere.
I'm still confused.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Are you doing anything?
But I can act normal. I can move and act normally.
Okay,
So
you've
I
been
just-
kissed awake by the magic of Flit for a brief moment. As you regain consciousness, whatever we were running to, there's nothing over here. All of your friends are back there. Why are you standing here? Why is Flit kissing you? You all these thoughts come true as you can act normally and think normally for 6 seconds. What do you do?
Just like.
Oh, that didn't work? Cool! Slap in the face. God.
Kib, you'll have advantage on your wisdom saving throw to.
Succeed.
Yay!
But first,
Good. Slaps work better than kisses for you. Good to know. It's just.
I have to attack.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
Flit, you're being attacked.
Does a 15 hit?
I don't think so. No, I have an 18.
Duck.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Kib takes a swing. You wake the hell up, slap Kib. You come to, 60 feet away from your friends, that are all standing over.
Everyone's mind.
Seren, who is trying to like stretch his arms out.
Salamander in the net pulls out a gun and goes, "What's happening? What is that? Who is it? Where is that?
Wait,
What?
What is that?
Oh, buddy, I'll tell you all about this if you can get me out of this goddamn net."
Strataru's filing.
Okay, I'm helping him out of the net. I'm doing whatever I gotta do.
So just picture salamanders in a net, tied off. We have how many people are in like
With a gun.
With a gun.
How many people are capturing the salamander? Like how many?
No one. He threw the net, and got a nat 1, hit himself with his own net, fell on the ground, and then got more like a 2 and another 1 on his checks to get out of it. So now he's just tied up in it forever because he's
Is
an
he the
idiot.
only one? Is he the only one?
Yeah, the other 2 are up, and the other 2, one of them, Seren, is on the back of one's motorcycle that was helping him pull the shark out of the ground, and then the other one had his dagger, was stabbing the shark. So,
Shit. Okay.
yep, those 3. You see, it's kind of like a you got one larger salamander, red scaled, kind of lizardy looking, but stands up bipedally. That was attacking the shark, and you got one that's a little bit smaller, and then the one that's medium size is the one trapped in the net.
Got it.
Okay.
Yes, kid?
I'm so confused.
Why?
What happened? First there was a demon, and now it's gone, and now there's this thing, and what the fuck is that thing?
Lava shark.
Lava shark?
No clue. What is this?
And what?
What am I rolling to help us out?
Go ahead and give I'll let you roll either athletics or sleight of hand. You can either
Athletics?
Yeah.
24.
Okay. Yeah, you from the outside, and the net is easy to open. So you go in and you get it all untangled and let this guy out.
What is that?
This? This here's a pistol, my friend.
Is it a weapon?
Oh yeah, real good. And he just like shoots it up into the air.
Seren shows legitimate joy for the first time.
Give me a. What kind of check?
I cast confusion again.
On purpose, you cast it. Give me a. Goodness.
No, you can't have it.
Investigation check. If you were trying to figure out like what this is and how this works.
Come on. Let's fucking go! Dirty 20!
Dirty 20. So of course you don't know all the inner mechanics because you can only see it from the outside. There's an activator, which is a trigger pull, and at the trigger pull, a really loud noise happened. You see a brief pop of light from the tip of a cylinder, with some fire and smoke that come out.
Can I quickly relate it to like a cannon?
You could say that it was very cannon-esque, but small, like a handheld cannon that doesn't shoot, cannonballs. But yeah, you effectively could put together with that dirty 20 that this is essentially kind of like a handheld cannon, effectively.
Where'd you get that?
This? Well, partner, I made this.
Disappointment.
This is quite the surprise. I'm so glad to find some friendly faces here. Thank you for your help with this bad boy's gonna get us a hefty fee when we take it back where we're going.
Which is where?
Sorry. Well, who am I? I'm such an idiot. He comes up to you and goes, "Hi, I'm Rash.
Strataru.
Nice to meet you. Strataru, right, or Rash. The big one over here is Slag, and the one over there with your friend, that's Skids.
What's the last one?
Skids.
Skids, Slag, and Wrath?
Rash.
Rash.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Are these fiends?
They are.
More like they're like giant lizards, aren't they?
They're closer to elementals than they are to fiends.
Okay.
They're like lizard folk, but not in the way that like kobold or lizard folk. They're like more slender, and they've got kind of that long actual like salamander body, but it's like fire scale like dripping down the back of their scales.
They're not demons, though.
They're not demons.
Okay.
Not that you've ever heard of or read.
Right.
You can give a. Would you like to do a advantaged nature or history check to see if?
Sure. Yikes. That is that's a 7.
7. Yeah. So
Advantage.
if these are demons, you've not heard of any demons like this. It's not that they couldn't be demons. But they're not taking any actions against you right now that would suggest that they're hostile to you.
Well, and they're on this side. So, well, I guess they're I don't know.
We're just making sure they're not demons. What are those infernal machines you have behind you that are making that rumbling sound?
Seren's now inspecting that.
These?
Yeah.
Well, these are our rides. Y'all got let me see. Y'all look like y'all mortals.
Yeah, they're unlike any steed I've ever seen.
Oh well, yeah. These are made of iron and steel. They gotta survive the extreme heat of this place.
Infernal iron?
Oh yeah, yes, of course. What other kind? Are you gonna be riding them around, getting them through the blood war? Gotta get supplies and things to build more, and they gotta be able to withstand that heat and pressure. What?
I just rolled a natural 20 to investigate the motorcycles.
Okay, natural 20 to investigate the motorcycles. So these are infernal machines. Maybe the first infernal machines you've ever seen in your life, certainly in person.
It is a mode of transportation that is not alive, that is fully under my control.
Correct.
I want one.
Well, here's the problem. On a nat 20, you say it's not alive. It's kind of alive in that it runs on souls. And runs on the souls of people. You know that these things fuel effectively are soul coins, like the soul coin that Kib has possession of. That if you feed, you can kind of tell there's like a little slot, like in the engine, that's like a coin slot that you can just like drop a piece into. But right now this one is burning hot. As you get closer to the engine, underneath the like flaps of iron that protect the outside of the vehicle, you can see and feel the heat, embers burning underneath it. So,
Slow hamster wheel.
Yes.
A soul hamster.
You just see.
No. I thought you were telling him to speed it up.
That's what I was like, all right, we are.
I was just trying to. I was like, oh, it'd be funny if it was just a little hamster.
Caine over here doing like the let's keep going motion.
That's not what I meant.
Get it.
I apologize.
He doesn't like mechanics and things. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's
Caine
fine.
Keep you from turning to Orm in here too.
I'm gonna go up to Rash.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna like kind of like casually flip my hair, and like the fire is gonna alight through the highlights. The fire Genasi Heritage sewing, and I'm just gonna like kind of like snuggle up at a like 4-inch distance. We're like, you guys look really, really strong and capable. Have you heard of what? An emporium? I'm forgetting. What is the emporium?
We're looking for the Wandering Emporium.
The Wandering Emporium.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Damn. Okay. Damn it! Damn it! You know what? Can I silver barbs to take it away?
Well, I mean, you're giving yourself disadvantage.
Oh yeah, you have to take it from somebody else.
Yep.
God damn it! It's a natural 20 and a 9.
But 9 plus.
9 plus
27.
Right.
7, so 16.
Hey, that's not bad. Gives you a strange look and he goes, "Why are you cozying up to me? It's obvious you two are in love." He goes, "I just saw you. You can't come over here, saddle up onto me after you've been macking all over your boyfriend over
Okay,
there."
first of all, that was purely platonic and for mechanical reasons only.
Let's find out, was that purely platonic, Kib, or are there feelings there that need to be expressed?
I mean, do you want to kiss? I'll kiss you.
Make a
What is
persuasion check.
happening?
Yes.
Are you as confused as I am?
No.
9.
9 total?
Yeah. Who wants to kiss a third
You're
grade?
just always this confused.
He goes, "Oh, I see one of those polyamorous couples. One of those open to other people relationships. I appreciate it from the two of you, but I'm just not interested. I'm sorry. I got other places to be and other people to see."
That's perfectly fine. We still are curious about the Wandering Emporium. Do you know anything about it?
Speaking of places to be, where are you returning this?
Oh, well, speaking of the Emporium, that's actually where we're headed to. You see,
Perfect.
we run a forge in the Emporium, and
So are we splitting whatever you're selling this for?
well, I mean, not entirely. Make a persuasion check.
I was like, I want to help him.
And yeah, you have advantage on the persuasion check.
Okay, hang on, and I'll use my what is it called? Commanding presence to
Yep.
add on a
And
Superiority die?
Do you have any enchantments and stuff in here?
I will not give
not anything that can
He's
help with
already
that
used
yet.
it.
Holy fuck! Natural 20 again!
We get all of it.
Yeah.
Just to be
+4, -1,
23.
23.
Got it.
Seren, your tattoo glows as you go to make this persuasion check. And you feel like you get an insight into this guy. He is not he's not trying to stiff you, but the value of this thing is pretty high. So there's a concern there about wanting to pay you everything, but then you did god dang help. And you can see.
I look at it and I go, if I don't wrangle it, it's gone.
And I also blew it to shreds.
You know what? You two make some good points, right? Let's see. How many of y'all got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I point up.
I'm gonna be honest
5,
with
6.
you. I didn't do shit. I was only confused.
How about this? I think an even trade would be 40-60 and passage there.
Well, here's what I'll say. This thing's gonna net us about 10. We're gonna get about 10 from it. So we're gonna.
What?
Soul points. We're gonna get 10 from this thing. There's 6 of you, 3 of us. We'll say
Okay.
you each get 1. We'll each get 1, and then we'll take 1 that we would have given you. That you would have gotten, 4 or 6 or 7, 3. We'll take 1 and give you passage to the Wandering Emporium.
Works for me.
How do you feel about that?
That's fine.
That's
Sounds
fair.
great.
It's the most fair deal I've ever had in hell.
Hey, well, you know what? The Emporium's not quite the same, right? So you all look like maybe you've been through a tough time getting here. Most mortals that come this way actually end up in the Emporium. They're not usually out and about in the fray. So what brings you out here?
Well,
Let's point to the tattoo.
points to the tattoo.
Right. Cool.
We champions.
Wait, do you know what that means?
Congratulations, folks. We appreciate your championness.
Oh, so he doesn't know.
What are you championing?
Yeah, alright.
champions for the 9 hells in the Blood War.
Oh, well, congratulations, and I'm sorry to you.
Me too.
Because I, you know, we got ourselves a place. You guys got to be out here. Can you come with us?
Can we drive and talk?
All right, and you see they come and they hit these little buttons on each side of their motorcycle and little carts out that you little sidecars.
I really want one.
You all could sit in.
Who seems the most friendly?
Well, you've all been talking to Rash.
Okay.
Rash is the one that's kind of been keeping up.
Okay.
Slag's been carving up pieces of this shark as you all have been talking, and Skids has been getting himself out of a net. And he finally got himself out of a net. It's just
I thought I got him out of the
you
net.
did, that's what I'm saying. You finally got him out of the net.
Oh, okay.
No, I did that.
I know.
I'm gonna go over and help Slag finish carving up.
All right. Oh well. Thanks, partner. What you're gonna want to do? You're gonna be real careful here because we're gonna get the heart. The heart is like the so.
Got you.
You can help make a medicine or sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Also make one.
I was to say, Flit has a little bit of experience,
would be
like
okay
working
with
as cocked with her sisters. Hell yeah.
What are you okay with?
I was like, I would assist.
Oh.
But.
Okay, I mean, I have a natural 20, so
No,
Well,
yeah, you can come assist.
No,
Yeah.
I literally, I'm like, oh, like, Strataru's like in her monologue, she's like, oh yeah, I carve things up all the time.
Yeah, this
So
big
we-
salamander, as you come up to help, is like, all right, so we're gonna get the heart, and what you're going to do, you're gonna carve into, and you just like go in, you're like, this right here, and like pull it right out, and you're like, here, goes, yep, that's it.
Speed running.
You've done this before, haven't you? You
A little bit.
Oh well, very useful. You wanna ride with me?
Sure.
Oh, and so you'll hop into the sidecar for Slag.
No, I'm gonna hop on the back of the seat.
Oh, make a persuasion check. What'd you get? Oh well, he goes. I mean, you're welcome to ride with me. Wait, you're the couple.
No,
right?
we're not
you
a fucking
You two
couple.
should probably ride together. And
Oh my
honestly, I
God.
don't want to get in the middle of it. So I think if you want to ride with me, what's your name? Strat.
Just call me Strat. That's
Strat.
fine.
All right, and then I like that Strat, like good strats.
Seren.
Seren. And
Can I
you
drive?
are what?
Can I drive?
Hell no. What are you? What was your name over there?
All he gets is just chitters.
Is what?
Just chitters. Just
Chitter.
Chitters. It was like you just like said like a swarm of little red.
I don't care how many like if there are multiple cars, I'm literally picking the furthest cart from Kib. So like,
Kid smacked out of the middle.
All right, you all hop into your sidecars.
I start leafing around and I find these like little goggles, these little like Mad Max bombardier.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah. Rash looks at you and goes, "It's a good idea. You want to put those on? Lots of dust goes flying when we get going on these things."
I've got my goggles on still, so.
Perfect. You all start up and take off. You drive for what feels like, for hours. You're speeding in this thing. Having a pleasant enough conversation. If you guys have any questions you want to ask while we're driving, feel free. Who's riding with who? You got Rash?
Well, one guy just pointed out me and Strataru and said that we were riding with him.
That was
that?
That was Slag because he didn't want to ride with.
And Slag's the guy who had the pistol too, right?
Skids had the pistol. Yeah, Skids, the small one you rescued, had the pistol. In
Slag is
the
the one that was carving.
Slag's the one that's carving shit up on the chart, the bigger one.
You don't have to ride with Slag.
Right, you don't have to.
No, it's fine. I'll ask him anyway. It doesn't matter. I can
Cool.
ask anybody.
Slag,
Sure.
Strataru, and Seren.
I'll go with Skid.
Skid, and then you can be with Rash.
okay.
Then, if you want to be separate
And then
from.
Alienor and Chal.
Chal will hop in with you. And Chal,
Okay.
Alienor will be with you. Good. Okay. Slag.
Why'd you call me?
Yeah, so you guys are driving. These guys are fucking crazy drivers. They'll hop geysers of flame that shoot over and through the fields. They're winding, they're like doing like weird figure eights, but with 3 of them that are all like weaving with each other.
Seren is having the time of his fucking life.
Seren just has both arms up in the air like, whee!
Strataru's kind of like sitting back, kind of like unfazed, and also just watching Seren be happy for once, and it's like, okay.
It's a weird look of joy though, because it's not like straight up joy. Like he has his hand in it, he's kind of like stood up as if he was about to attack something.
Corey is just like Prism has just wrapped himself around Seren. Just like, too fast! They're going too fast!
I have my owl just flying above,
Yep.
looking after everyone.
That's
Are
fine.
Chol and I in the same cart, or are
No,
we in
one on each side.
Okay.
Yeah, they pop out.
Okay.
One on each side.
Okay, I'm just ripping it up like hair like spiked
Yes.
with electricity, like just like the entire way.
Yep. Charles seems unfazed. Charles like very stoic, just like letting the wind blow through his hair and his feathers, sitting
I
there
found my new best friends.
watching.
Can't wait to kill him.
Yeah, just riding along.
Kib was thinking of trying to create a song quickly.
Give me a performance check.
The noise of
Please.
the noise of the
Give me some car chase music.
The bards and the ones today, man.
How'd you do there? You got a
natural one.
natural 1.
I have such a funny thing.
Okay. Well,
It's 11 total.
He tries to make a song with the engines, but it keeps going back to like a sad ballad because of his mom.
He's got a good point.
wow. Wow, where is that? Hold on. I had
He's trying to start it off like Kickstart My Heart. He's just sing because you had a bad day.
wow.
Take a layer down.
You guys are
Sing a sad song
Just to
turn it around.
You say no.
Tell me don't die.
wow.
You sing a sad song to remember their life.
It's very
It's actually a bob, not one bob. The first not one bob ever.
So the 3 salamanders start singing that song to your music, not understanding the context of what it is and what it's
What
like.
does it sound like when a thri-kreen cries?
Shitters.
It's that song they chord.
You guys ride in uncomfortable music that maybe lasts for about a minute and a half before Kib is like, this is not working. And after a while, begin to hear noise in the distance. Perception checks for anyone who wants to give me one as we're riding through this.
Side-based?
Yes, Seren.
12.
God damn it! This die is a story
This-
die.
I
I
am-
got a 1, but it's low.
It is a good day.
Seren's doing pretty well.
26.
Yeah.
15.
15.
12.
12.
7.
7. 7, 12. Kib, you're lost in the feelings right now after that harrowing experience of trying to play lively
Yeah.
music and having it be sad
Yeah.
instead.
It didn't need to be touched.
Cal, you're still terrified by the speed and dexterity at which these machines are moving. On a 15, you can see that there's something in the distance that is getting closer. You can't quite make out the details of what it is exactly. Seren, on a 28?
26.
26, okay.
I give Seren disadvantage. I hex Karen.
Seren.
Hex Karen.
Wisdom hex.
How long does it take?
To get there?
Yeah.
Probably a couple hours.
Can I get a short rest then?
Sure.
Cool.
Yep.
I'll do that too. I'll get my spirit weight that back.
Yeah. As you guys pull in, to kind of a horseshoe-shaped metal gated structure. Wraps around. You can see a lot of mechanics and mechanical things happening. It's like as the horseshoe's being set up, hundreds of people around the perimeter, hammering nails in, screwing in screws, putting this thing up. You can see inside tents are getting like put up with rapid pace. This place has been down on a 26. They probably just stopped here. It's been 15 minutes-ish since they got here. And Rash will tell you guys as much. You know, it's like, we get this thing set up pretty quick. They're sending us ahead on an errand. Gotta pick up this guy. Can get back. But, you know, they should have things set up in about half an hour.
Does anybody sell those things that Skids has?
Oh, no, Skids? Well, he might make one for you. It's gonna be quite a fee. You know, we don't make a lot of them. Mm-hmm. It's technology that we like to keep to ourselves a little bit.
That's Skids.
Yeah.
How much would it take to?
Oh boy.
If we are friends. And,
yeah. Well, you know, I'd say if we were gonna make some kind of a deal, we're looking at maybe. Oh boy, I can't. I gotta do at least 10.
10 soul coins?
Oh yeah. I mean, at least.
Okay.
Hey, I don't like to. You guys throw this out in the desert. I don't know. I trust you all are good champions or whatever you're championing. But you know, you lose that thing in the desert. Somebody gets their hands on it, and they just start mass producing them, and then I'm out of business.
That's fair.
So,
That's fair.
you know, just if I'm gonna make one for you, I want to make sure that it stays with you.
What if I was able to find somebody who could put some sort of enchantment on it that if I died, it exploded?
What?
Would that lower the price?
Well, I mean, if you can find somebody who can do something like that, we could talk about it. I mean, not lower it, maybe a couple. Maybe a couple off. What do you guys have? How much you got?
I mean, we'll only have what we're getting as part of our deal for the.
Oh.
We haven't been here very long.
Ah, well.
I have money from the other plane, but.
Well, I mean, that can be used in the Emporium. People sell stuff for gold too, as well as coins, which is more valuable to us being down here all the time. But you know, I mean, if you're looking, you know, maybe. You know, 25, 35, for, and he's like going up with his estimate. We'll just say 5,000 gold pieces. You got that right? You guys are from you're champions. The moral plane, you guys understand money. You guys got a lot of it, it looks like to me. Looking at all your fancy equipment there that you got.
Not that much.
Well, all right. Well,
we'll keep that in mind, and then we'll move forward. You're very well versed in weapons, correct? And
sure, yeah. I mean, we're the ones that we maintain the machines, we maintain the market, the emporiums we go through, and
as not an intimidation tactic, but all along those lines, she's gonna summon her weapon, or her hex weapon. And present it, and she goes, what could you tell me about this?
Who are you presenting this to?
Skids.
Skids?
Because it's got markings all over it, doesn't
Because
it?
this is probably fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Old.
Skids takes that, looks at it, and goes, oh, watch the edges. This thing is mighty sharp. Boy, it's, oh, you got one of those. Yeah, this is a gift. Huh? Right? Is that right?
Sure.
This is a gift. You to get the weight of it. His hand goes, well, this is gonna do some real damage. Be real. Remember, I say we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, around there? Is that what we're looking at?
What?
Ooh, well, remind us to stay on your good side.
What?
And lady, but what a beautiful, beautiful piece of work this is.
What were you talking about?
What? Ask your friend. It's not my permission to say. If they haven't shared it with you, then they probably don't want to share it with you. Isn't that right?
Indeed.
Well, being said, I don't really want to hold this no longer. So I'm going to hand this.
He just poops out of his hand.
Yeah. Cool. Any particular, were you making a threat at me?
No.
Okay, cool.
Please
don't. That's scary.
I was just letting you know.
Yeah. Oh, so that's your champion diet. That's what your champion. Well, now. All right. Come in. Come in. We'll take you to our forge. You can just stop there if you want to. I'm sure the Big M come find you soon enough. He usually greets all the new guests, but we're not quite set up. We gotta get our forge set up. So.
And so just 2 questions. Well, payment will be upon how long?
Oh, we'll just get to the forge. We gotta stop. We'll pay you as up front. We'll deliver it and then get our payment. It'll all just work out that way.
And then also, are there any rules that we should know? You said we're being met by a Big M.
Oh yeah.
Are there any rules that we should adhere to while that's not
As you're saying that, you're driving in through the gates of the Emporium, and you see a big sign that hangs on the front of the Emporium, and it goes, "Welcome to the amazing, astounding, wandering Emporium. There are 3 rules: no fighting, no spellcasting, no exceptions."
I live.
On his thing about paying us up front and then going and getting the payment later, can I roll an insight check to see if they're trying to screw us?
Sure.
But those are our friends. And now
Aren't they?
they're scared of me.
May I also roll an insight check?
Sure.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Yes. That is a natural 20 for
18.
Oh, I got proficiency for 23.
23. So you can tell. I mean, even you can tell these guys have not seemed like they're out to get you.
Okay.
I mean, they're out to make their deal and get their money, but they're not screwing you over. From what you can tell, they've been pretty fair in what they're giving you as a deal.
Okay, cool.
You guys drive in, and you make your way to a forge. You get here, and you see this forge is like it's a forge but steampunk. It's like gears turning that drop lava into a system that then has a big slow press that moves up and down. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant for different weapons and mechanical pieces. As you look through the forge, you see a bunch of little magmen, which are little lava elementals that crawl around, and as lava gets dropped through, they'll run over it and coat and just take the excess lava up. You see they're pulling the gears down and they're whee. And the other one comes up at the top and goes and then just make a little gear, as well as several larger medium-sized pieces of animated armor that are doing the actual forging work, and some of the grunt heavy lifting, big pieces of metal that they lift and they drop into these pools of magmen that are just bathing in a hot tub of lava that melt all of the metal. He goes, Rash goes, "Well, welcome to our forge, the Fire Snake Forge. Happy to have you here. We're gonna take a look at our machines here real quick. We were out for a little bit of time. Skids, you go get the payment for your friends." Skids goes, "On it, and be right back." And he runs off. You can watch, if you're interested in how this stuff is going. You can watch Rash taking the casing off of the bike, checking the infernal engine at the time.
Yes, I am absolutely watching all of this.
And you can see he's getting very close to this thing, basically touching it and checking places. It doesn't seem to be burning his hands like it would if any of you attempted to get anywhere near this piece of metal. He's got a welding, he puts on the welding mask and starts going to work, heating up certain areas of this infernal bike. About 10 minutes later, Skid comes back and goes, "Oh, here, one for each of you. Here, are you?
Thank you.
For you. And you all can see on these coins, they have 3 little bit motes of arcane light at the top of the coin that are lit up if you get this coin.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you guys really saved our butts out there with that hell shark. That thing's been chasing it for days and keeps going underground. I think that's unfair. I said that's not fair. Creatures that can go underground, I can't go underground. So why are we getting things that can go underground? Mm-hmm. Not fair.
So since you all are from here,
Yeah.
do you know of any place we can get information on possibly crossing the river?
Oh well, now that's not something that we do a lot. We kind of stay here with the Emporium. If anyone's gonna know anything about that, it's gonna be Big M. Yep, Big M. He owns this whole place. Wonderful guy. Really, really hospitable. I'm sure he'd be happy to help you with any information that you're looking for, trying to get. If I were you, I'd go head that way, and he points kind of up into the north, where you can see this kind of like lavish, beautiful, like marble building. He goes, that's probably where Big M's gonna be. We were about set up, and you guys look around. It's been about 20 minutes since you guys showed up here. The whole city is up now. Like, it was not when you got here and while you were driving through. The whole place has been put up. It's almost like being back in the center of the festival. Markets, different markets everywhere, but like a few big set spaces around. And as you all head off to, or any more questions?
At the forge, do you have any sort of items that would help transmute fire energy into other types of damage energy? Because it's kind of my specialty, and it's not very effective.
Not very effective against who?
Against most of the demons we've come across.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, because if you're fighting devils, it certainly wouldn't be effective, but if you're champions of them, you're probably not fighting them as much. Yeah, you know, we can look into some kind of we deal more with like infernal machinery. It's not so much like magic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not like elemental transference. It's more just like harnessing the power of these here souls and putting hell into a machine. Fire's a lot of what we do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You can see, look around, all the magma just like, hey.
Well, do you have any advice for how to like maybe use fire in a more advantageous way? You know, clearly you're such experts.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you know what? Tell me, what can you do right now? What do you got that you?
And I just kind of like summon my flame blade first. And
Yeah.
Got this.
All right.
And then I like kind of
Blade of fire.
I brandish my whip, which also has a little bit of flame to it.
Cool. All right.
A couple things along the lines of that.
You know, I can't. Nothing I can do to like augment your magic. Yes.
Were you using magic to do that?
Shit.
Because like if you would have like tried to do that, tried to show it off, Strataru would have went, wait, no. Whoa.
That's fair.
What were you gonna? Your whip? Is that what you were gonna do?
Yeah.
So what do you got? What can you do?
I can summon a flame blade, and I can, douse my whip in flames.
Cool.
I can summon flames. I can spin flames.
Great.
I can breathe fire.
Well, it sounds like you're pretty much set.
Cool.
That's a lot of things you can do with fire.
You're so helpful.
I mean,
thank you so much.
Look, I can open you up and put an infernal machine inside of you if you want, but I can't guarantee you're going to survive the whole ordeal.
No, that's fair. I mean, I'm pretty fire resistant, but let's hold off on that.
What was that?
Was that a... Never mind.
What?
I can help you with some of that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think we should see again.
Agreed.
And as you all head away from the forge and your 3 new salamander friends, we'll take our first break. See you soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Welcome to one of our regularly scheduled intermissions. Refill your drinks, go to the bathroom, and enjoy this break, or any ads that may play along the way.
It's Wednesday. Hump day.
Hump day, and we're back. We're back.
Mike.
Thank you back.
Thank you back. All right, heading towards a beautiful marble building in the middle of this market. The direction that you were pointed, as you...
I got my LA Noir sting.
You did. Woo! You guys walk, and for a moment, everyone roll a perception check.
But I'm bad at these.
Sight.
Story dice.
Part of it, so yes.
Okay. I was not doing my makeup this time.
Damn.
19.
19.
18.
18.
That is a 21.
21.
21.
21. All right. All of you, you're making your way towards this building. And there's a moment where you go, and it's fresh air. Like you're out about in nature as you're getting closer to this marbled building. You can feel like a nice cool breeze. It feels like it's like 68 and sunny with a nice breeze. You're not smelling sulfur anymore. Your mouth is like, you didn't realize how dry like your mouth had gotten walking through this dust and fire and heat that is the plane of Avernus, and starts to come back a little bit. Your skin feels softer, and as you walk forward out of double French doors that open wide into this building, a man steps out wearing golden robes. He's a tall, handsome man, curly Q mustache, little beard, this little patch. Comes out. And
The
goes,
Monopoly guy?
it's no eye patch. He's not bald.
It's actually the Pringles guy.
He looks like this.
Okay.
Let's see him here. He looks like this. That's what he looks like.
Okay.
Comes out and goes, new guests, friends, please, welcome to my Wandering Emporium. How can I assist you?
Thank you.
Yes, of
For
course.
allowing us a passage. We are
All are welcome here.
we are hoping to exchange some coin for wares, but also look for a path maybe to and through the river Styx.
Oh, I see. So you're not here in the Emporium, you've been out and about in the flame. Oh, you must be so tired. I can only imagine what it is you've gone through. He stops and his eyes linger where available on the tattoos.
She
That are-
does. She,
that are-
and as soon as as he starts scanning, Strataru just kind of shifts her face just so you can see the whole thing.
Yeah.
I see.
Saren kind of does the same thing, but with his
Yeah.
shirts on.
Yeah. He looks to you all and goes, I see it. A terrible burden placed upon your group.
She hides her sleeves.
He doesn't, nothing, no seeming recognition of that. He goes, please, come, rest, stay. This is the Infernal Rapture, my home, and yours. Please, come in. Of course, anything you'd like, we prepare the finest meals. We have a set menu, but we can get you anything that you want. Rooms, of course, to stay, and I promise the food here is good. I don't know how long it's been since you've eaten proper food with proper taste. I would start slow if I were you. It can be a rush to the senses. Of course, If you'd like, we can talk out here. But I figured you might want to come in, have a hot meal, a shower, perhaps.
Strataru kind of like looks at everyone, like as she doesn't really care. So she kind of like gestures to everyone.
Start walking forward.
Sure, certainly. Yes, come in. He leads you in to a gleaming, glistening, white marble floor, columns that stretch 100 feet into the air, glass windows that reflect a beautiful sky, like out in lots of natural light. The place is relaxed. You see people walking out and about. There are many butlers and maids dressed in official attire with like the whole towel around their, handkerchief around the arm, tending to many of the guests in this area. He walks in and goes, "So, I am Mhelhie, owner and caretaker of the Wandering Emporium and overseer of this great place."
Spell it.
M-A-H-A-D-I.
D-I. Yeah, M-A-H-A-D-I. Mhelhie.
Got it.
That's Mhelhie.
Mhelhie.
I had to ruin it. I'm sorry.
Yep. And you die immediately in this place. You walk into this place and he goes, I haven't had the distinct pleasure of acquainting myself with champions such as yourselves.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Flit.
Flit.
And I'll
Delightful.
take their hand and sit.
Oh, wow. Quite.
Seren Darkmore.
Seren Darkmore, distinct pleasure.
She like takes a breath. Strataru Mhelhie.
Strataru Mhelhie. Ah, well, a pleasure to have you here, Strataru, and yourselves.
There's one. That's Kib. I'm Skull.
Skull. Lovely to meet you. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Be bad.
11.
11.
Hey. Just
Something about this man
Turns you on.
seems awfully familiar. Seems awfully familiar to you.
Stop it.
Something about this place seems somewhat familiar to you. It like brings you a sense of calm to be here. There's a little sense of like, I can't remember what this place was, so I'm a little worried about what this place is, as is all things that you can't, relate to your memory with. But you remember something about the smile and the demeanor at which you're being, received in this place.
I've probably been here, or outside a game.
Yeah.
Probably been here a lot.
Yeah.
So he goes his spot that probably hasn't been touched in a while.
Yeah, you go and sit in Kib comes into this lobby area and goes and sits right in a corner space, against one of the windows. Yes.
I rolled an insight check.
Okay.
Because valid. Mostly.
Stop buzzing.
Maybe see
Quit it.
Ox.
I can hear it like the buzz.
Yeah.
All the buzz.
Yeah.
Check the Ox. Maybe.
For just a dirty 20.
Shouldn't be.
I
think it's the mic because I moved it.
I've been keeping an eye on.
But it's nice, and here it's okay for a little low.
I've been keeping an eye on Kib because of what happened earlier, and so I don't know what's going on with him, so I've been always keeping an eye.
Sure.
But especially meeting this person and getting here.
Yeah.
Dirty 21 insight.
So.
If he acts differently than I'm used to.
Kib, on a 20 insight, and you can correct me if I overstep here, you can't tell that Kib knows anything or reacts a specific way to this place. But there was something maybe subconscious in the way that Kib was so familiar to go and find a spot and just claim it.
God, he didn't even look for the spot.
No, yeah, he just went right there and just sat down at a table in this kind of lounge area, outside. Well, not outside, inside the space. Yeah.
Well, it seems we have a spot. As I gesture over to everyone else.
Flit goes over, and I'll sit next to Kib.
Aww.
You see a salamander through the window.
I knew it! He slaps $20
Right.
into the
He looks at the other two and goes, "You owe me 20! No!"
Told you she wasn't into you.
And then, like towards Mhelhie, do you have any information on?
Well, of course, there's the ferries that travel between the levels of hell. It's a dangerous endeavor. You'll have to sail through that. And he just like points out the window, and you can like it like zooms in on like the blood war, like a big TV, like multiple LED screen, like flies across the furnace and flies up and goes. You have to sail through that, and they're skilled at doing it, but not without its own dangers, of course. Ferries generally cost a coin per rider. How much do you have on you? What are you looking to? What are you able to sell? I sense maybe you're unfamiliar with currency in this place.
We, as a group, have a few silver coins, but not nearly enough to barter with them.
Of course. Well, let me see. One enough for each of you to pay for a ferry? Yes. You could, of course, this is looking around at each of you. Has the great general not seen it fit to grant you passage into the lands of Dis? Yes. You hear like a door swing open for you.
We haven't even tried to even speak to them yet. So I don't see why we should, why we shouldn't have already. But we thought to find you in this place first. So.
Have you heard of me in this place? At least is very famous. Most people have understood the place. Do you know of this emporium?
I've done quite a bit of research, and she'll kind of get like a little squeamish, and she'll go,
Stop it.
Could I show you something?
He gets a little look in his eyes. It all depends on what it is.
Well, it's magical in nature, and so I don't know if it'd be okay to apparate it.
No fighting, no spellcasting, no exceptions. Does it fit those requirements?
It's not casting a spell, it's more like reaching into a pocket dimension.
Well, of course. I mean, he pulls things out of a pocket. This is not spellcasting, my friend.
What's he pulling up?
He's got big bag of something jingling in there. You can assume it's coin of some kind. Yeah. He's got a saber and other weapons that he's got. He goes, this isn't. He's fooling them around. This isn't attacking. This isn't fighting. It's not spellcasting. If you've got something in a place, he just throws it through the open dimensional hole.
Okay. Well, and makes the blade appear. It's in its Morningstar form actually right now. So.
Oh, may I? Mm-hmm. Quite a delectable weapon. Thirsty. You've acquired this, yes, through I assume the normal means.
Unfortunately.
Yes. Well, as you know, I too have some arrangements that allow me to be here and keep this place up and running. It's marvelous, really beautiful. He's turning it in his hand as he's looking at it and goes, well, certainly this comes with, give me a moment, will you? Hold on to this. I'm going to make a quick phone call. And you see he gets up and walks to a front desk area. It's got 10 people at all corners to answer questions as people come in.
Seren literally whispered over to me. I'm like,
And you see he picks up a black device, a curved piece, puts it next to his face, begins speaking. You can't hear what he says from so far away. In conversation. You see a look, a little upturn of a grin, a look back at you, Strataru. He goes, oh. And puts the phone back and goes, yes, Kim. Crowe, Kim.
I would like to know what he says.
Make a perception check.
I'm reading his lips.
Okay. Yeah, you observe it.
Is it?
It's perception, right?
Let me check.
Well, it's not necessarily a check related to it.
There will be for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking just based off the feat.
Yes.
I have a +5 bonus to my passive perception and passive investigation scores, so that's all it says.
Yeah.
9.
9. Yeah. Normally, you have no problem reading the lips of people who are speaking. It's like a blur effect has gone over his face as he's speaking on the phone. It's like a mini like frosted glass effect over basically the whole conversation, like a little mini silence cone that's been created when he's having this phone call.
Yes, the hell.
Oh yes, and the demons attack.
Well, they're just geese. It's just
Right. the scariest demons of them all. Geese. He puts the phone down. He comes over and goes, "Oh, my friend, how closely did you read the terms and agreements?"
Initially?
Yes.
As best as I could.
Well, they are tricky that way. It seems part of a modification to your deal was made upon your acceptance of your new quest. You have an account, some backlog available to you from your time spent in service. And he hands you a slip of paper, like a little bank teller
My bank
receipt.
account.
Exactly. And it says 234.
Awesome.
Someone rolled 18 for 18% of their.
Raggy, that's what that was for.
Raggy.
Yay! Fun time!
Yes.
Roll like a d20 or?
Yeah.
Scott had me roll a d20 yesterday. I literally recorded myself. I went,
Yep. Yeah, I got the video. But yeah, 234. And
Holy fuck.
we got a budget!
I would
guys don't be mad.
I would keep that maybe to yourself. It's a large number to have available to you at any given time. Of course, nothing will happen to you while you're here. There are rules in place for a reason, so you are safe.
Yeah.
But letting that slip out and about, other than potentially in Minaros with the great vault keeper himself. But my friend, one, two. You have two. Yes, pleasant, capable, and one for yourself. Is that correct? That said, please stay. Rest yourselves for a night. I'm sure the quests that you've been on have already taken you further than you wanted to go, and farther than you thought possible. That's only going to continue, of course, but here, this place, is a place of rest and relaxation, a place for you to rejuvenate yourself in service to the quests that you now serve, if it ever comes down to the question of why you stayed.
I am curious.
Yes.
Why? I mean, this is such a different experience than the rest of Avernus.
Yes.
Why and how did you do this?
I have an arrangement with, one would say, the Lord of the Palace in these places. This building itself actually does not exist, and it is an extra-dimensional space secondary to the plains of Avernus. It's why we can have such delicious food and wine and drink here.
Lovely.
You are no longer officially in the Nine Hells without breaking any terms of your agreements for being here. because the Emporium is fixed into the plane of Avernus.
Okay.
So, as long as you're here, you're safe from the horrors that await you outside, but this place in itself cannot leave.
Will we find you in the other layers of the hells?
No, this
Just here.
Emporium is,
Okay.
like I said, fixed to this level of the
Okay.
Nine Hells. So I would take your time while you're here. Of course, I will need you to sign these. It's just stating that anything that you do, nights that you're here, will just be paid in full back to me. You will not leave and stiff me before you leave this place.
How much is it a night?
What?
How much is it a night?
1.
Is there perhaps a
Where to send this?
He takes it back, looks at it, and goes, "This was
No, sorry. Oh,
you sign the paper, and the signature changes after you've signed it. The pages flip, and you hand it back, and he goes, "Oh, you have signed this before. I thought I recognized you. It's been so long. Kibitsuji, correct? Mm-hmm. It is a pleasure to have you back in our service. Please, if we can do anything to help you in your stay, do not hesitate to ask. We have many, many people here willing to wait on all of you, of course, hand and foot. And you are welcome to stay as long as you would like.
the fuck is
As
happening?
per the original agreement. What?
Who is he?
Kibitsuji. He's been here before. He's stayed with us. You looked a little different, mind you. He's still keeping the multiple arms about, I see. It's remarkable to have you here. You don't... I didn't think much about it when you took your space, of course. But now that it's all come together, I clearly remember. It's you leading your friends through the Nine Hells then.
Kip, do you remember?
no. I don't remember. It just... Cold shiver runs up his spine. It's just...
Is there alcohol set out?
Do you ask?
I do.
Immediately, like a person comes up with a full tray of a selection of different alcohols, meads, bottles.
How many do you think are on the tray? Give me a number that's on a dice.
Give you a number.
That's on a dice, so I can roll to see how many I take.
Give me a. I mean, there's at least 20 different spirits and cocktails.
Okay.
On the.
He takes all of them.
On keg poison.
You take the whole tray.
I just rolled a natural 20.
Great. So he goes. The drinks I thought would accompany you and your taste the best, sire. And sets the whole tray down in front of you.
You see, he says sire, and Seren's just like...
I'm sorry. Can you tell me what I was doing here the last time I was here?
Well, if I remember right, you were here, having served your time in the fair fight, the battles, or at least taking a brief respite. You looked worried to me the last time you spoke, but you seem to be doing just fine now. You left in such a hurry. Fortunately, you had enough to pay your bills, and so you were free to go. But I haven't seen you in centuries. Well, not centuries. It feels like centuries between good friends. But I have no idea where you ran off to, of course. But you did stop in here for a brief time. Took your rest, ate well, drank, made merry, and were gone before I could
I managed
ascertain.
to end up on the material plane. So,
How lucky! You served your sentence then, I guess, and were returned?
unfortunately,
And now you're back. Do you want to come back?
no.
Well, looks at your tattoo. Poor luck.
All I remember is just I want to make music, not for...
And you were fabulous. It was incredible watching you perform. That song that you wrote, I can't remember how it goes anymore. It was just an incredible epic.
Do you remember?
It was about having a bad day.
You had him with you. We were traveling together.
And he still looks the same?
Yes, you haven't changed one. You haven't aged a day. You look just the same as you were. What's your skin routine? It must be remarkable.
What's his name?
I didn't get one. You wouldn't tell me. He wouldn't tell me.
It's okay.
You signed for the both of you. It said it was a package deal, and
yeah.
So it wasn't the signature required by your friend. But I could. Do you know your name? He looks at the skull.
No.
Ah, unfortunate. Well, that said, it's of course, like I said, an honor to have you back. A pleasure to have you here, along with your friends. Please make yourself comfortable. Stay as long as you like. Eat, drink, be merry.
I have a proposition. I was thinking, with Kib's illustrious career of performing, I wondered if perhaps we could knock some of the price off of our stay here by providing services to entertain your crowds.
No. I'm sorry. None of you understand how it works here. You do not provide for us. We provide for you. You are our guests in this place. Every need met, every want attended to, and everything as you like it. As he looks to your friend, looks to Seren.
Drunkenly holding his hand up.
Yes, Seren.
Is there a price in normal people money?
A price in normal people money?
Mm-hmm.
If you wish, this alcohol's a good taste. You're looking about 300 gold pieces for the tray.
Nice. I fork over 300 gold.
Ah, well, consider it bought and paid for, and enjoy. She throws it in the extra dimensional space that he's got.
Okay. I feel like we have much to discuss. I appreciate it. We may try to bend your ear at another point.
Of course.
But thank you very much for your hospitality.
Absolutely. If you need anything, please let anybody around know, and they'll be there to assist you. It's been a pleasure. He bows and walks
Go
out.
ahead and flip him
Pleasure.
a soul coin.
What?
Go ahead and flip him a soul coin for my payment.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Which one?
The one with the moat of light.
Okay. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Mira.
17.
17. You, as you go to give this soul coin away, get brief flashes and glimpses of a child running through a field. Trips and falls with his brother, sibling, falls. They roll down a hill and the brother falls into the river. And the kid can't reach him with it's like getting a stick and trying to grab him and reach him. And he goes, "Help me! I can't. There's nothing I can do. I can. Just someone help me, please!" And a brief puff of smoke and sweet child, your brother can be saved. As just the flashes of this, what led the soul to be trapped in a soul coin, as you give it away in that moment. And this flash is gone as soon as you hand it over.
Jesus. I'll do the same thing.
Hand over your coin.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, this will be interesting. Oh wait, do I have advantage on wisdom? I do have advantage.
I'm used to mine.
No, it's 12.
12. You go to give your coin away and get a beautiful woman standing in front of a mirror in a white dress. Bouquets of flowers all around.
Oh boy.
Sitting there and going, "This is going to be the best day of my life. The best day of my life." A scream heard outside the window. She goes to look. A man lying on the ground. Another man has an arrow, a crossbow drawn against him, a bolt sticking out of the man's chest. The woman gets a look, reaches into a drawer, pulls it out, picks up a chest. She unlocks the key. The note says, "If you need it, hope you won't need it." And picks up a stack of paper that has written on it already, a contract that's already written out with basically a blank line for her to fill in what she gets in return on that contract. And you see her go to write, "I need my husband saved and alive and healthy," as it signs. And as it signs, the papers burn. You throw the soul coin away. The mechanical effect, there's not really a mechanical effect as much as you were just left feeling the moment of that choice being made. The grief and the loss and the hope and the fear all coalescing into one in a brief moment before that coin is handed off.
I pick up the tray. I hand it to with the rest of the drinks on it. It's like half done. He hands it to Eleanor, and then he goes, "Where are the rooms?"
And you see two servants come up and go, yes, sires, we'll lead you to your rooms straight away. Follow us." And you get led through an ornate hallway, again, just gleaming
Show up that table
marble.
sound real quick if I were you.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Gotta be flipping tables all the time.
God.
You get led into a beautiful chamber, bedrooms for each of you in this big space. Again, it is nicer and lighter and cleaner, but kind of reminds you of your upgraded room during the time of the festival. Once you were accepted championship and you got back and the room had grown and become larger and more opulent. It's kind of in that effect. It's there's a level of like wealth but class here in this space. As you settle in.
Before I didn't want to interrupt, but before Mhelhie left, I just wanted to spend an action using my divine sense, and I wanted to see if he gave off celestial fiend or undead.
There's not a saving throw for that, right? It
No,
just is a thing.
You just know location. Within 60 feet.
Mhelhie glows. There's a response that you get that is fiend energied.
Okay.
But it's not as strong as like the devils that you've seen and sensed around before, where it's like fiend.
Okay.
There's something there that's like fiend. Fiend. Fiend.
Okay.
Yes.
That would go. That's within 60 feet, correct?
Yeah.
So it would also ping all of us.
Celestial. Fiend. Fiend.
I would also have some fiend. Right?
Fiend.
Yes.
Both? Like...
Yeah, celestial and fiend. Fiend. Fiend.
What?
That's what you get.
This is news to me.
Do I register?
I mean, you got tiefling in you. You got like that.
Well, it's fire genasi. It's not tiefling.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Vaxian fire genasi, not
yeah.
tiefling. You're not a fiend. You are not. I mean, you got fiendish blood in you. You are not.
But
you are not like it doesn't read the same way.
Okay. Flit.
Fiend. All celestial.
And the Chal is.
Chal is celestial.
Yeah.
Lit up, bright.
Eleanor?
Alienor doesn't register as fiend, celestial, or undead.
Okay, cool.
Not undead?
Not undead.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm too drunk to know what happened.
I mean, you wouldn't. Yeah, you just have activated your divine sense.
Okay. I'm getting a weird feeling. Also, are you okay?
I go stumbling towards my room.
That's Seren for no.
Great.
I think he's had a lot to drink.
Hold on. We gotta find this goddamn.
Mentally, no. Physically, he's fine.
Where the hell is it? I think it's the tavern.
I don't know how comfortable I am staying here.
That's fair.
Is anyone else getting that?
Well, I think this is the safest place on average to stay. I also don't feel comfortable staying here, though, so. It's up to our discretion.
Well, apparently I've been here multiple times.
Hello,
So
damn you.
the fact that I'm still here
He's taking off his
means
gloves.
I know.
He's taking
I'm
a bit.
comfortable enough to be here. So
Okay.
We are safe here, if that's what you're asking.
I'm more concerned about the cost. I've read things about, not a lot, but enough to know that the exchange is never exactly what it seems.
Don't worry about that.
There it is.
Serious?
You hear that in a room as tables are being flipped over in the room that Seren went into.
Oh my god. And like Flit just, you see like older sibling mode turn on, and she just goes over to the door and knocks on it. Hey, you okay in there?
Fine.
No, you're not. I can tell. Do you want to try talking about it instead of throwing things around?
That seemed like the
There's that
appropriate
last
response.
throw, and then he just opens the door and he goes, "I'm not talking," and then just goes and lays down on the couch.
Scattered about on the ground, as you can look through briefly.
Actually,
the
do
door.
I even hit the couch? No, I missed the couch.
You hear from behind the door.
No, I came out. I'm in the living room area.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go over to your body and like I'm gonna use my whip to like apply leverage and like find a beam and like pull you up onto the couch.
You're welcome. I untie you.
What the hell is that?
I'll go pick it up.
What?
I'll go pick it up.
Pick what up?
You walk over to where this noise is coming from, and you see one of those black devices that you saw Mhelhie pick up and speak on. Strataru, you
I'll
pick it.
copy what he did.
Oh, hello. Is this the room of Strataru, Seren, Kib, Flit, Chal, and Eleanor?
Mm-hmm.
We were just calling to let you know that dinner is ready to be served. We've got a great menu for you tonight. I'm sure you haven't eaten in a long time. Just wanted to let you know that if you wanted to head down to the restaurant, we could get you something good to eat. Fill your belly.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
very weird.
Okay. Dinner seems to be ready at the restaurant.
Okay.
I
Does it cost anything?
don't know. I didn't ask.
Because I've got one coin. The three of us, well, yeah.
Didn't the one coin serve for everything, or is it just a ring?
That's why I'm asking.
You get a shoulder shrug from God in return to that question.
I'm trying to remember.
Scrutinize every single thing here. It's how they catch you on all those extra fees and bills and shit.
I'm fine with just eating out of my pack. Says Strataru, just some jerky.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I'll go down.
Just because.
But I don't find it. Shit.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get over there? Oh, wow.
Four.
2 plus 2.
You bite into your beef jerky,
Fish.
and without even, you're not doing this consciously, you're not even registering like emotion, your eyes start welling up with tears as salt and like flavor hit your tongue, and like you start salivating in a way that like you haven't in a really long time, and it just tastes like food. And it just, your body has like an emotional response to having food that tastes like food.
Yeah.
I'll go down.
You going down? Kib going down? Seren, you're going down to dinner?
Go slow.
No.
Okay. Great. Kib's going down to dinner.
It would include walking down the stairs.
There's an elevator.
She doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, you do. You've been on an elevator.
Yeah.
You did. You went down, up and down the craziest elevator in the whole world at the festival.
You went down an elevator twice.
Yeah.
Also,
More than
because
twice.
I
Why
came in at a weird point.
Yeah.
We talked a tiny bit about my starting equipment. Do I have rations?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
you'd have
okay.
like you'd have come to the festival like prepared with food.
Yeah,
and stuff.
and I figured as a performer, like
Yeah.
you might have like your most advantageous.
Yeah, you probably would have dropped with like 3 to 4 days of just like stuff.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But you've gone through at least half of it at this point.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay up here with Strataru and take a ration.
Go slow.
Is
Going
Eleanor
down.
drinking the rest of my tray?
Oh yeah, I mean if it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eleanor and Chal sharing a drink.
How good was the drink?
Oh my gosh. The best.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all top shelf. It's all super high quality. It's like all 45% alcohol, but so smooth going down, it doesn't even burn. You got stuff of elven make and dwarven make and all these exotic drinks from all over.
I pull out my extra spicy jerky.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 14.
14?
Well, 15.
Yeah. You don't have this, it's not the same emotional response as Strataru to eating real food again after being here, but there is a comfort in like, I can taste this. It doesn't turn to dust in my mouth as I eat it, and it doesn't like, it feels nourishing in a way that nothing has since you've been down in this place.
It reminds me, like I clutched my locket to my chest, and I like a flash of flare and flambe go through my head.
Yeah.
As I just like munch, and you guys, and my eyes just kind of like soften as I think about my family.
Yeah. You sit there, Strataru sits there eating her jerky. Seren, semi-drunkenly, stays up top in the room, and Kib heads downstairs to dinner.
I'm gonna go visit Mhelhie first.
Yeah. You walk downstairs and to the dinner area, and you see Mhelhie greeting guests in the area, like a manager who goes around the table. Oh, is everything good for you this evening, Monsieur and Madame? Pleasure to hear. Please let us know if there's anything that we can get you. What can we do for you? Kib. He opens his arms to you. Kib, come in, please. Have a seat. Your old table? Of course. And there's a table with one chair, ornate and comfortable. You sit down into it, and it's a weird feeling at first, but then you realize that the chair is like giving you a massage as like a magical effect of sitting in this chair. It's just like taking the stress and tension out of your body as you sit down. He goes, are you your friends joining us for dinner?
It doesn't seem like it, but I have a question for you first.
Yes, of course.
Was dinner and board all accompanied together, or is this all separate?
Well, your nightly lodging, of course, is one fee. Dinner is a separate fee, but it does come with a free spa session and massage. The chair does not count. The chair is just a warm-up. It does not count as your spa session. But you do get a free session in our spas along with your meal to help along with digestion and aid in comfort and sleep. Your friend already paid for their drinks, deciding to opt for real coin. But the bill's not due.
Just curious.
Of course. Would you like a seat? We have a set menu. Of course, we can get you anything you'd like, but I would go with our pre-fee. It's quite good.
Not tonight. Maybe some other time.
Oh. You see he looks disappointed and hurt a little bit at your refusal to have dinner. He's like, I understand, of course. It's up to you and your friends what it is you'd like to do. If I may, I don't normally pester my guests, but our return guests are such a wonderful occurrence for us. You don't have any memory of the last time that you were here?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, I don't know if we have anything here that can assist you with that, but if you think of something, please don't hesitate to ask. We're happy to help in any way that we can.
Okay.
Okay. Anything we can do for you now you're down here? I see that you've come to look at the dining room, of course, not to sit, but is there anything else I can show you while we're here?
No. I'm probably just gonna go look around in the Emporium for a little bit.
Well, feel free to take your look. Of course, I believe you've already met the Salamander Brothers, the Fire Snake Forge. We also have Bernie, if you're looking for any new clothes or a new appearance. I would say a haircut, but I'm not sure how that applies to you.
He doesn't have any hair.
I know, right.
If I wanted to change my clothes.
Yeah, it's clothes. We get a fresh set of something. It's Bernie's Barbary, and he points you in the direction. He gets a little map out of the Emporium. If you have any messages you'd like to send to any of your friends now that you're back home, you can visit from here to Avernus. That's the post station for residents who live here in the Emporium. You can send and receive mail. We've also got down kind of in the southeastern quarter, acres away. It's I don't tend to spend a lot of time there. Dark experiments, demon blood, you don't want to mess with it too much, it'll drive you crazy.
Have I ever used another name besides Kibitsuji?
That's the name that I remember you going by. Kib for short, unless it's changed. But and then of course Skull. But no, you had rank. I'm assuming you've kept with you here. Did you lead your friends into being champions? It should get you promoted, I'm sure, if you've brought such fine specimens with you to partake in this blood war.
Didn't exactly lead them here. It just kind of got dropped into
I see.
the world.
It's happens. It's more common than you think. I wouldn't be too harsh about it for yourself.
Well, of course, as you can see, I'm the person for Zariel, so...
Yes, you told me many times about the many battles you've had here and in your fight, continuing on in the Blood War. You would, to my understanding, slain many a demon and many a creature. You've earned yourself quite a few accolades.
Where is that post office at again?
And he circles it on your map. It's kind of like the northeastern set. You're like right in the north part, which is where the Infernal Raptor is. And then you had kind of southwest was like the Forge, southeast or not southwest,
East.
Northwest. Trying to go in like a starry kind of shape. Northwest is the Barbary. You pointed at the Infernal Raptor, and then kind of in that like a pentagram-esque shape. Then you've got from here to Avernus, and you've got acres away down at the bottom, like southeast corner, and then there's a space that's circled. It's kind of like in the middle, but like just off to the east side a little bit. It's circle that goes. That's the larva farm. I'm sure you won't find any use or need to be there. But yes, of course, you got the Fire Snake Forge, Bernie's Barbary. From here to Avernus, the post office is where you'll want to go next, I assume. Acres away, and then, of course, the farm are our main attractions. Of course, we have several merchants and artificers of different kinds that are around here keeping the upkeep up on this beautiful emporium. But if there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
Is the post office connected to all levels of hell? Or...
Yes, you can send mail anywhere. Of course, if you want to send it to a level different than Avernus, it'll cost you extra postage.
Right.
Rates have gone way up since all of this business about champions and blood war. It's getting crazy out there.
Always crazy.
Always crazy.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm gonna go check the post office out, and then probably go check some of the places out.
Of course. Feel free, and like I said, let us know if you have any further questions.
Appreciate it. Then Kib is gonna take his leave, go to the post office. Once he gets there, hi, is there a line?
Is there a line? No. You walk in like a nice little post office area. You see behind a desk with a bunch of like post office boxes, like behind, numbered, and they seem to like span infinitely on like across the wall. You'll see he'll actually take a lever and like pull it to the right, and the whole wall of post office boxes like shifts like it's on a belt to get things. But you see a tall, green, like pudge-faced devil, tiny green wings that come off of the side and hang off. Who is assisting a few customers as they come out. But you can also see people sit here and hang out. They're either waiting for packages or people are filling out mail slips and things. You wait for a few minutes until a space clears up and walk forward to greet this creature.
Hi. Sorry to intrude on your mind.
Do you have mail?
Is there anything under the devil named Kibitsuji?
Kibitsuji. How do you spell that?
Kibut.
It's like putting in a bunch of like inputs on a button board underneath the walls.
SUGI.
And you see a bunch of as all the post office boxes fly back. It stops and goes, I don't know. Let me check the box. How long you been waiting? Were you waiting on particular anything?
No, it was just curiosity.
I don't. Well, there's something. And he like picks it up and just a big cloud of dust like blows off of it. Yeah, that's it. And he kind of like holds it to you very gingerly, like he does not want to touch this piece of mail. And you turn it around, and there is a big symbol, flaming, of wings through a crown of fire that seems to match the emblems and symbols on your tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a letter.
I'll take it. I'll stash it. Appreciate it.
Yep, of course. That'll be a coin. He takes the coin. He looks at it and goes, "Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't. You don't have the right to give that one away. It already belongs to somebody else."
Okay.
And you see that coin also has 3 little motes of light on it. This would be Neil's coin.
Yeah. I don't have a right to give it away.
You have a right to keep it. Is it given to you?
Yeah.
Ah, well, there you go. You can have it.
Is there any way I can pay you, or is...
Well, yeah, of course you can. 1 coin, please.
That's all I have.
Well, you're welcome to work here for the next 5 years. Helping me back in the mailroom and get a lot of mail. I really need to sort through it. Some of it's got a demon ichor on it, so you're gonna want to wear gloves.
Can I pay you in
If
gold?
you want to, no. No, I don't have any real use for that here.
Okay. Can I open it?
It's your mail.
Open it.
Flame. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Counterspell.
15.
15. You are blasted by flames, hellfire flames, for 12 points of hellfire damage.
Ouch.
Fireball.
As booming from this letter is, "You cannot run from me, Kibitsuji. You will return and finish your time, and I will find you if it is the last thing I do. Z."
Close it.
Every music stops. Every single person that was in this place has turned to look at you.
Well, if any of you don't want that to just immediately into everyone's mind, if you don't want that coming, please pay for the damn fucking mail. And then I'll put it down and I'll leave.
Great.
I don't care if I'm hunted down or not.
Put it down, and you walk away, and the devil just goes, "Oop, that's why I did not want to touch it." As you leave, and you're able to step out, and where do you head back to?
I'm heading towards Ariel.
This is towards Ariel? So towards the Blood War. You're leaving the Wandering Emporium and heading towards the Blood War. You hear in your voice, I have like an eyelash in my eye.
Oh no.
I'm very sad. In my eye. Not on my eye, in it.
Oh,
Get rid of it.
It's the worst.
Get rid of it.
I'd love to.
Tell it to go away.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. Where's my real magic? No spellcasting.
Tell it to go away.
Go away.
Did it work?
No.
Damn it. Sorry, buddy.
That's okay. You hear a... I cannot believe you tried to give me away.
You know.
Also, your friends are rude.
Yeah, it's.
He's back, baby.
It happens.
You want to let me out?
Sure. Let him out.
You see the little motes go doof, 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 out, doof, 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 and out of this corner, smoky, scarred imp creature with a scorpion tail and little red bat wings comes out and goes, "Oh my god. I don't have my best friend anymore. Your other friends tried to kill me. I don't have your book of signatures anymore. What is my life?"
I'm still here and you're still with me. Calm yourself down and I'll pat him on the head. You can ride on my shoulder if you want to.
Okay, that'd be nice. Like climbs up on your shoulder and sits down.
And as soon as we're out of the Emporium, I'll just toss you a healing word.
What?
A healing word.
You heal him up.
Since we're out.
He goes,
Oh, once you're out of the Wandering Emporium.
Yes.
I thought it meant like out of the. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna not look for the rest of the campaign. I'm not gonna open my eyes and do this. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good storytelling. You toss him a healing word. The scar kind of like closes up a little bit more. He goes, "Well, baby, welcome back."
Yeah, welcome back.
So where are we going? Where are your friends?
We're heading towards Ariel.
Nope. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. You're gonna stay here with my friends. We are your friends, not my friends. My sworn enemies. Not that either. She'll kill me again if I say that. I think we stay. I think we stay here. Stay right here. We stay right here.
Why is that?
Because if we go there, we probably die. And by ourselves? Are you crazy?
Well, considering that Zariel has already seen me and the others, and
What do you mean?
was that not the person that we saw at the beginning?
I mean, yeah, yes. She didn't seem angry at you.
Yeah, so let me go see her and see. And
Remind her of why she was.
That doesn't seem like a great. I mean, the letter was pretty angry. What did you do?
That's a great question. I would also like to know.
Oh, well, you know what? We should probably figure that out in a different way. In a way that's not walking up to the strongest creature on this plane of existence and then saying, "Hey, remember that time you were mad at me? Let's not do that." What are you gonna do? Show her the letter and say, "Why did you write this letter? Why are you so angry?"
I no longer have a letter on me.
Okay, well, all I'm saying is maybe we just keep it that way. Maybe we don't find Zariel, and we stay here, and we chill for just like a moment, like a day, with your friends.
Well, at some point,
he gets down on his knees. Please, he's crawling towards you. Please. He wraps his arm around.
We can head back to the Emporium.
Never seen the DM work so hard.
Try and stop somebody from just slaughtering himself.
Just, if we could, okay. See him immediately like relax. Goes back to, he's like pulling you by like the leg. It's like back to where we're going. And you walk in through the doors of the Emporium and head up to your room. The door opens, and those of you awake see
I am drunkenly trying to make the sigil on the floor.
give me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
I think it's a 6.
You draw the sigil on the floor. It looks nothing to, I mean, it looks great to you. To you all looking at it, it looks nothing like what's supposed to be drawn. The floor splits and cracks under the sigil, like the marble just like breaks, but nothing happens. About 5 minutes later, you hear a...
Jesus!
You hear a knock on the door, and some of the maids and butlers come in and just like mend the floor immediately, so it's pristine, and it goes back. I know. And as the mending gets done, and the door opens, and you see Kib and Neil walk into the room.
Hey, he's back!
And we'll come back next week for more tales of the Blood War with this puppy right here. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week. Good.
She's like, what are you doing to me?
Hey, bye.
Bye.